So I'm writing this piece on the breaking down of like how to unlock sensitivity, and that sensitivity is not a weakness, right? We've, especially us males, are taught that being sensitive is a weakness. Of course, when they say these words, they only look at sensitivity as emotions, right? Of which it's much more than that, right? Being sensitive just means being within your senses, right? Basically being spirit embodied. Being that your body, your vessel, is just an instrument for your spirit to experience this world, and of which it utilizes its senses to collect data and come to a understanding of what environment it finds itself in. Which is a whole interesting thing if you think about it in and of itself, right? Your senses collect data, and of that data it creates this hologram within your mind of which you experience reality. So you're only really experiencing the hologram within your mind based off of data that your senses gather. And just like some religions teach, specifically like Hinduism and Buddhism, Taoism, of these different sheaves, right? These different layers to the body of your being. And for simplicity's sake, I'm just breaking it down into four, right? 4 elements, 4 directions, 4 phases of matter. As above, so below, as within, so without, everything's fractal, so it just makes more sense to me. Of which these 4, right? Your physical body, right? The meat suit that you find yourself in, that meat suit is powered by a liquid, right? Blood, but also lymphatic fluids and so on. And then air, right? Breath, breathing, which has its own spiritual implications, right? Almost acting as a bridge between body and mind to help you become more embodied. This is the idea of breath work, meditation, or at least using breath within meditation as an anchor. And then the 4th phase of matter being plasma, right? Which would be mind itself. The interfacing unit for spirit, right? It's what constructs and gathers all that data, constructs the hologram for your spirit to view reality through. And all of these 4 bodies have their own methods to enhancing sensitivity and have its own overall health, right? Body, diet, liquid, diet, breath, breathing, deep breathing, breath work, learning how to fully expel all the toxins, right? Your breath is something of an exhaust, right? When you breathe out, you're breathing CO2, but also other toxins within your body. And then of course, mind, the tool of mind is meditation, learning how to influence your mind to, 1, be more positive and not give in to all the negative thoughts that may overwhelm you, but then also just to create a tranquility so where that it's just not always talking all the time, right? You can actually switch your focus from thinking to experiencing, thinking to feeling. Being within the senses requires you to feel. Being more sensitive requires you to feel and be within those senses, right? Just